Ladies and gentlemen, the King Striking Series returns to the WFCU Center in Windsor, Ontario to bring you its second amateur K1 kickboxing event, sanctioned by Wacko Canada. Kings 2 is presented live by these amazing community partners. Windsor Thai Boxing, Windsor's best source for authentic Muay Thai. To learn more, visit windsorthaiboxing.com. The Bourbon Tap and Grill, official event caterer and afterparty host. Jose Castillo Photography, official ringside photographer. The Windsor Youth Center, a program of the Downtown Mission. SNK Design, official fighter apparel supplier. DMA Electric, residential and commercial. Manifest Kings, apparel for your ethos. Langman Heating and Cooling, top-notch service from people that care. The Rustic Palace, oddities, antiques, and uniques. And Old Walkerville Plumbing, a plumber you can count on. And now, the King Striking Series proudly presents Kings 2.
Next time I will remove my headset. The poetic hitman, Toney. Come on out. Hey.
The poetic hitman. What a nickname.
All right, give it to the hitman. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, Josh Bastien. Hey, give it up for Josh.
For those of you revisiting this fight online, we thank you for joining us. This is King Striking Series 2. Once again at the WFCU Center in Windsor, Ontario, as we get set for what's sure to be a fantastic kickboxing bout between the poetic hitman Theo Toney in the red taking on Josh Bastien of Central Combat Sports, also in Windsor.
Yes, two local competitors ready to put it all aside and duke it out from different clubs. Obviously, Central Combat versus Hitman Arts and Fitness. The poetic hitman, Theo Toney, going up against Josh Bastien in his debut fight, which is surely going to be one to remember.
Theo Toney is quite the experience, especially in the MMA world, but Josh Bastien, this is his debut. I had a chance to speak to his coaches from Central Combat Sports before this fight, and they tell me They have high hopes on a second round knockout. Let's see if that comes to fruition for Josh Bastien here at King's Striking Series 2.
Here we go. It's a bold prediction. We haven't seen one yet tonight. And look at this. They're going for it right away.
Bastien Bastien in the blue, Toney in the red.
A heavy knee from Bastien after that flurry of an exchange. And one of the judges here communicating with the official as Theo Toney is signaling for his headgear to be corrected.
Yeah, gonna have to take a pause in the action. Referee Ali Wynn doing a great job to catch that.
Very, very early stages of this one. Just a few seconds into our first round of three 2-minute rounds. What a flurry to start things off, which kind of sent us into this situation right here, Sanjay.
And expect Josh Bastien to open up following this pause, following this break with some knees. That is exactly what his coaches are calling for.
No rest for the wicked. He ain't going to wait for the second round. He's going right here, right now.
Fast pace, hooks by both men up top. Exchange of body kicks.
Yeah, it seems like both men have very similar plans, thinking the same thing at the same time. Here's another clinch, finds him against the ropes, and the official's gonna break him up and set him up here in the middle for a regroup.
Bastien fainting. As Bastien presses forward, another clinch.
Doing a good job of forcing Theo into the corner,
yes,
into the ropes.
Sent Toney hard into the ropes there.
He finds himself clinching up a lot, which kind of just resets him and gets him back to where we are right now. But that, again, could work in Bastien's favor if it continues that pressure.
Yeah, Bastien in the blue taking the center of the ring here.
Cutting off his opponent, taking a little jab, and now Toney turning it the other way, trying to do exactly that, but they find themselves in the clinch. Official letting them work a little bit here.
Yeah, Bastien there with the knee, and then up top with a right hook. Both in the clinch. And once again, another separation. Nice leg kick for Theo Toney. And a 1-2 behind it. And those right hands are there for Toney, but Bastien responds.
Oh my, got his leg caught on the rope there with that leg kick. Or sorry, head kick, I should say.
Yeah, went for that high kick. Almost threw his foot over the rope.
Yeah, he actually did. Got himself caught up for a second there, but again, the agility of Bastien kind of was able to swing himself back here. Now the official's telling him to kind of calm down. And that first round is over with.
First round, yes. First round in the books.
Another high-octane first round, Sanjay.
We're seeing a lot of fighters struggle to adjust to the 2-minute rounds.
And again, with the adrenaline going, you don't hear that clock. It's even hard to hear your teammates, or better yet, your coaches in your corner telling you exactly what to do. And it can be hard to translate that message with everything going on in a fight, and obviously a big fight situation like this one. And again, these guys, they don't only just dabble in the world of Muay Thai, you know, grappling, jiu-jitsu, boxing. So all those different disciplines can really confuse you when you're in there doing one of those many, many disciplines.
Theo Toney getting jiggy with it in the corner, letting his opponent Josh Bastien know that he is ready to go.
Both men are ready.
Both men fighting out of Windsor. Theo Toney in the red, Josh Bastien in the blue. Theo Toney has extensive combat sports experience. This is Bastien's debut.
Yes, Toney has been in the world of MMA, amateur and pro, around here in Windsor for many years, and as well getting his feet wet in Muay Thai.
I will say this, considering the experience factor of Toney, Bastien is holding his own in there.
No doubt about it. We got to give credit where credit's due. Again, going against a more storied athlete, an experienced athlete, Bastien does not look out of place at
big right
all.
hand by Bastien, but Toney's there, responding with a right hook. And now the clinch. Bastien's coach is calling for more combos.
You got to change it up, and you got to toss it up once in a while. And finding his opponent exactly where you want him, tucked in the corner. This is time to open up, and he's doing that just a bit. Here we go.
Left hook, right hook lands for Bastien.
Follows up with a nice leg kick, too. Really taking his time.
Toney once again finds himself up against the ropes, but he turns that clinch around as we separate once again.
I feel like Bastien is trying to stay away from the clinch, and Toney's using it to turn himself back into the center.
Referee Ali Wynn doing a great job maintaining order here. Toney trying to establish distance, but Bastien continues to press forward as we say goodbye to the second round. Third round coming up. Josh Bastien in the blue, Bastien's corner telling him to, quote, leave it all out there. Everything you've got.
This is the time to do it. 2 more minutes of war. Do you want to go home with the win?
Theo Toney has been in this world before. So expect round 3 to be somewhat of a highlight reel.
Let's hope.
Referee Ali Wynn says, let us get round 3 started. Here we go. Nothing doing with that high kick for Bastien.
Again in the corner.
Oh,
and
man.
Toney, though.
Men.
Toney!
Oh, wow! Theo Toney.
He's been saving that all fight because that combination came out of nowhere from the corner.
Yeah, Toney with the blitz. Landing those lefts and rights. But Bastien now responds with a knee in the clinch position.
Maybe a devastating knee delivered here as Toney's in the corner, again adjusting his equipment. Waco officials keeping this one in order.
Went for the high kick.
Now the flying knee too.
Yeah, went for the knee to the body. Josh Bastien receiving a warning for pushing his opponent. High with that kick is Bastien.
That's where he needs to work at here.
Oh, went for a flying knee to the body.
It could come out of nowhere, man.
Toney did not get all of it, though.
No, we have seen him come from out of nowhere earlier in this round. But you got to get all of it.
And now it's Toney being warned you cannot hold and punch. And again, following a break in the action, it's Bastien opening up with a high kick. And now rip it to the body, and Toney goes down off that kick to the body. And Toney may be hurt following that huge body kick. Bastien's corner calling for a jab, overhand right. Let's see if he executes that here. Oh, nice right hook.
Toney responds
by Theo Toney, yes. And that will do it for this fight. Losing track of time with how fast-paced these rounds have been. Both men believe they have done enough to win. Josh Bastien and Theo Toney putting on a show here at King Striking Series 2.
Maybe not as predicted, but nevertheless putting on a show for everyone in attendance here, and well worth our while.
Great sportsmanship being showed by both men as we await the official decision. Theo Toney in the red, Josh Bastien in the blue. Debut for Bastien. So if he could score a win over Theo Toney, this would be massive.
Indeed, that would be an incredibly
feather in the cap for sure.
Impressive start to your Muay Thai career. I mean, faced with like a challenge like that in your first fight, it's not like you're going up against someone who's never been in the ring as well, you know? So to beat someone with experience, only that much better. Like you said, the coaching staff was anticipating that this would be a guaranteed win. So they were ready for any challenge that the Kings put in front of them.
All right, the decision's been made. All right. This decision has been made by the Rustic Palace. And the bout winner by split decision in the blue corner, Josh Bastien. Great fight, fellas. Really good fight.